Hello everybody, my name is Kalen and I am going to be doing more videos where I explain how to make a rap project as an artist. This is like 3 days in, I guess, to this project where I'm making this project, which is Mr. Pen, and you can see the first video where I explain a little bit about what it might be. And I've written some lyrics already for the song. This is the first song, which is Mr. Pen Fails. I think it's Mr. Pen Fails. Let me double check. Mr. Pen Failed. And it's going to be a story about mistakes and the mistakes that you make through the concept of writing. That being said, today I'm going to be working on exclusively the beat. So I'm going to be working on the beat, trying to get a skeleton of a beat, which is kind of, it makes sense, you know, because it's very difficult to make beats in general that are truly creative. So I'm gonna try to really make some progress on this, and that's it. Maybe I will make a small amount of progress and make a skeleton for the other two beats for the other two songs. We'll see what happens. It's not gonna be a long video, and oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize that I have my food bag here, but shout out to Monstruos in Barranco, Lima. Anyway, let's get into this. So far what I have is this. And it's I guess essentially, I don't really have like any real beat to it, so I'm thinking the main thing I need to do is I need to work on getting some drums going. So I'll play it first of all. It's Mr. Pen, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly gassed, overly taxed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff, drugs, porn, You know what? The thing that I'm confused about is, I'm pretty sure what I did, because the issue I had when I started this project today is the sample was broken, as in unlinked, and then the lyrics were gone, so I had to find the lyrics from the previous YouTube video, write them out manually, and then as for the sample, I had to download it. But I think what I did is I downloaded it at its original speed, but actually I was working before on 108, I remember. So based on that, this should, wait, let me try something. So this is slower, right? Yeah, so that's not gonna make sense, but I think, no, that doesn't make sense. So how do I do this? I think I can do it manually. Let's see. I just drag it like this. Okay, this is essentially what I had originally. I don't know why that happened. If someone knows, then please let me know in the comments. But anyway, let me just practice it real quick. Yo, it's Mr. Pen, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed, overly gassed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff, drugs, porn, distractions from what God wants me to do right up from above. So I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't use soap on my face. I'm in disgust in myself. I see myself as a disgrace, but I keep the faith. It's Mr. Men, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed, overly gassed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff, drugs, porn, distractions to what God wants me to do right up from above. So I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't use soap on my face. I disgust even myself. I see myself as a disgrace, but I keep the faith high. Keep the faith high, and I operate with grace. Operate with grace. Okay, that's enough writing, because otherwise this video is going to be a video about writing. Let me turn this back on to, oh, it's all on Pro anyway. Okay, nice. So, I'm thinking, and you guys, this is something interesting as well, like, I make my beats on speaker. I don't use headphones. Most artists and beat makers, they start with headphones, because the quality is better, you know. So that's interesting. But anyway, I'm thinking to get some chords. I want to get some chords, and I have this unison thing. I always talk about it. I feel like at this point I'm making an ad about Unison. So from this point on, I'm not gonna do any more free promotion from Unison. If you want me to promote it, reach out to me, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna link it to group 1. I don't know if this is how you use Unison, but either way. Shit. Wait. Let me see. Group 1. Okay, nice. So we're on D minor. That's the key for the song. You remember, because the lead sample, which is the one that we have here, is D minor. It should automatically sync to the BPM and stuff, because that's how it works. And what I want is I really want like a deep bass or a piano. Chords. That's the problem. So let me just see. The next one should be aura. Okay, fine. Let me find the right sound first, because I want to focus on sound. And let me just see. Bass, pads, plugs, strings. Pretty much it could be the organ, but yeah. Keys. Of course I want keys. Could try this. I don't know if I like it. And it has to be on chords as well. I'm just gonna make something and then figure out the rest later in terms of the instrument. Oh, I like that, actually. Wait, how do I go back? Fuck. I want something that starts high and goes down. If you're wondering, why do I not make my own beats? Like, why do I not do the music theory side of it? Why am I basically a person who is combining all of the things that sound good, like the taste? I'm organizing that, and then as you'll see later on in the process, I'm adding all of these automations, these sounds, these filters, these plugins, so that I actually turn the beat into an evolving story, which is obviously very layered and very dense, but it's something which is not based on my own music theory. The reason why is because I don't have time. Like, I work very long hours, and these videos are the only 30 minutes per day where I can actually make anything. So I'm so excited to go full-time into music eventually, hopefully, if I can make this channel successful, so that I'll be able to actually like teach myself piano, teach myself guitar, go full-time into rapping and stuff like that. Dismiss the pen, not miss the men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed? Overly gassed, nonchalant in a life the punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff. Drugs, porn, distractions, and what God really wants me to do from above. So I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't use soap on my face. I discuss even myself, I see myself as a disgrace. But I keep the faith high and I operate with grace. With grace. I hope that she'll keep me in her. Oh, I like the sound. Okay, we're gonna keep this. I need something that goes down, starts high, goes down, please. Okay, let me see. Yo. It's Mr. Men, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed? Overly gassed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff. Drugs, porn, distractions to what God wants me to do right from above. So I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't use soap for my face. I discuss deep in myself. I see myself as a disgrace, but I keep my faith high and I operate with grace. Yeah, they God be protecting. Ooh, powerful, man. Powerful, man. Mr. Men, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly gassed? Overly, in the life overly gassed, bullshit stuff. I need to add my samples here because otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. It's nonchalant, I will mention that I was overly gassed, overly. This, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is the actual workflow of how you make music as a rapper. Subscribe if you like this. Okay, what we're gonna do now is I'm basically gonna get some drums going, because the thing is I'm gonna put some effects on this loop because it's too generic and I have a vision in my mind of how I want it to sound. That being said, in order for me, this is how I think, in order for me to put the effect on that loop, I need to have the reason to do so. I need to know what it will sound like in relation to something else, and that something else is the drums. So I have to get the drums first in order to go back to the loop and actually put some context on it, because right now it's naked and I feel like it needs something, but I don't know what that will be until I have the drums in place. That's my thought process. So I want really like boom bap music, man. Super fucking boom bap. Like, this is a boom bap, fucking, you get the point. what the fuck? Hip hop. Loops. Drums. Okay, let's see that. Not in a million years, that's gross. This could be for the intro. It's Mr. Penn, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly gassed, overly taxed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff, drug porns. Yeah, I want this for the intro. I really like this for the intro actually. And it's gonna be, we're gonna go do the drums and it's gonna tick and then the boom bap starts. And I'm gonna put some kind of other sound like a pad that okay, so what we're gonna do is this. Trust in the process, guys. Trust in the process. Yes, now we need the boom bap. No, it's not aligned with one of it. I need something that's faster like this. But not something that's it has too much attitude. No. Doesn't fit. Ooh. No, doesn't fit. Ooh. This is not gonna fit, but I just want to practice. It's Mr. Penn, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was... Wait, what's going on with the loop? This is weird. Okay, try this. Oh, yo. It's still not there though, like it has to be something punchier. Like something that's not afraid to just be aggressive, but not aggressive in a showbiz way. It needs to be nice. Or it could be more grimy, but alright, let me wrap this. I don't think it's gonna be the one. Yo, check it. Yo, is Mr. Pen not Mr. Men? Did I mention that I was overly taxed? Overly gassed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff. Drugs, porn, distractions from what God wants me to do. Right from above, so I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't cue soap on my face. I disgust even myself. I see myself as a disgrace, but I keep the faith high. And I operate with grace. May the Lord bless me and bless everybody in my fucking place. As the country is burning and falling, as they're not serving the people and they're pulling at our strings. Do I even say a thing? And no, because I'm a genius who's waiting to ring. Ring on the buzzer, ring the thing, and I'll be coming alive just like your fucking mother. Trouble, huddle. Sometimes it just comes out like that, and I just have to wiggle it around, wrap it on the track, because that's my role as a person who's right. I feel like a lyrical Viking, I go berserk. Okay, let me explain what just happened. The fact that my lyrics just came out so fucking naturally when I just did that means that I have to use that loop. Even if I don't think that it's the best loop to use, I have to use it. I just have to, okay? So, forgive me, it's part of the fucking process. Okay, let me just save the loop, because otherwise the next time I come and do it, I'm going to lose this. Maybe I could recreate this loop with better sound later by pulling it apart, keeping the MIDI, exporting the layers of the MIDI, replacing the sounds, but nevertheless, I have to do it. So now I don't have to use this bullshit anymore, this Looper Man, Looper Cloud, whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, I'm gonna do like a few layers of this, and that's it, okay? It's just gonna be simple. Sorry guys. It's Mr. Pen, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed? Overly gassed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff. Drugs, porn, distractions to what God wants me to do right up from above. So I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't use soap on my face. I disgust even myself. I see myself as a disgrace, but I keep the faith high at the bottom. Oh, I know why this is weird, because I haven't fucking made the sounds properly. And also, I'm a bit confused with a few things. Let me figure out how to fix this. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Dismiss the pen. But my question, and I'm really confused, is why does it sound different? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I think that's it. Wait, I have an idea. Yes. No, that was a terrible idea, but I know what I need to do differently. Boom, done. Done. Done, bitch. Let me just wrap this one time. It's Mr. Pen, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly gassed? Overly. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, wait. It's Mr. Pen. Okay, that's fine. That works. That works. It's a little bit weird, but it works. Now, the main question though is like... Okay, fuck it. I think that makes more sense now. Yo. It's Mr. Pen, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed? Overly gassed, nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff. Drugs, porn, distractions from what God wants me to do. Right up from above, so I fly high like a dove. So sometimes I don't use soap on my face, I disgust even myself. I see myself as a disgrace, but I keep the faith high and I operate with grace, always. And my cooling is coming and my kingdom is coming, so I keep the humming. I'm very confused though, like... Oh! It's an 8-bar! That's why! Oh! That makes so much sense! Oh, wait. Okay. I'm a retard. Let me do that one more time then. It's Mr. Pen, not Mr. Men. Did I mention that I was overly taxed? Overly gassed? Nonchalant in a life that punishes for being overly maxed out on bullshit stuff. drugs, porn distractions to what God wants me to do. Right up from above, so I fly high like a dove. Sometimes I don't use soap on my face, I disgust even myself. See myself as a disgrace. I keep the faith high and up with the grace. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy that you came. If you're here 31 minutes into this video, well, I probably cut the video, so, well, no, I probably didn't cut the video. If you're here, fucking subscribe, man. Thank you. Bye-bye.